Hey guys, we're back. Brad Wolfson, Chris Lopez, Soulcraft Martial Arts. Working a cool guard pass this week. This is something a little different that I like from closed guard. I like to kind of use that explosiveness of my hips here, like a kettlebell swing, and really kind of redirect the leg. All right, this is something that I haven't seen a lot of guys do. It's pretty explosive and it's pretty unexpected if I hit it right, okay? Hope you like it. Thanks. All right guys, so check it out. I'm here in Chris's closed guard here, okay? Good posture, head is up, chest is forward. All right, maybe I've got my grips here if it's a gi situation, and I'm getting ready to start to open and pass here, okay? Two things will happen here. One, the guy's obviously gonna open the guard and start working his attacks and his grips here, right? Or he's gonna be holding steady here, holding tight, and I'm gonna have to open for him. I can do this either way, it doesn't really matter, okay? We'll go right now off of the idea that I just kind of have to open up the guard here, so elbows tight. I slide one in, I turn 90 here a little bit. I turn my hip toward my knee and I push down and pop his legs right open there, okay? Now look, once the leg's open, guys, here, we're gonna do something a little different. I know traditionally here, we can work like more of a double underpass here where I get in tight. All right, I'm actually gonna go 2-on-1. So I'm gonna go 2 arms against 1 leg here, okay? It's a little weird, it's a little bit different. But the thing is here, when I reach like this and look at the grips, I'm gonna go 1 right by the knee here, and 2, 1 a little bit lower, just like that, okay? I'm kind of putting my hip against his hamstring here, right, kind of in the back like that, and I'm kind of keeping everything in tight, all right? I know you could break the posture here, but he doesn't have the triangle, he doesn't have an arm bar here, okay? So if you go, Chris, go for my arm, okay? Here, it kind of negates a lot of those submission situations here. So worst case scenario is he's gonna pull me down, in which case I can start to go out the back door and pass the other direction, okay? I don't really have a threat with the arm or with the neck there, okay? Maybe a choke, but then again, even by the time he gets in here, okay, I reach for the neck, I'm a little bit far away, I can move, okay? So I'm gonna go 2-on-1 here, take my grips, and now watch, here's my movement. This is sort of an interesting movement, okay? It's kind of foundational for a lot of stuff that we'll do in here, that explosion with our hips. And it's very similar to like a kettlebell swing, okay? This idea of popping my hips and moving him out of the way. So I'm exploding with my hips forward, and I'm not using my arm against his leg because his leg is always stronger than my arm, at least 90% of the time. Here, relax, okay? So when I'm in, I'm gonna not try to muscle his leg up. I'm gonna try to pop my hips and dislodge his leg from the connection that I've made here with my hip. Pop, okay? Now look guys, as I pop and his leg starts to travel around here, when it crosses that center line, I'm gonna pull it down into the side here, almost like a leg drag, here, and I'm gonna rotate my hip around at the same time, okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm moving his leg to the other side, and I'm moving my hip right over here, like almost like I would for an X pass, where I would kick out and go around here and replace this right on the side of the hip, okay? Once I'm here, now I can just step up to knee on belly, and I'll still have good control over the leg. So it's a really kind of nice, explosive movement with my hips there to get around his leg, okay? So I open the guard, I go under. At the same time, I don't want to reach for 1, I'm gonna get triangled, so I go 2-on-1, boom, I get grips. Look how I walk my body in a little bit, and I kind of stay here with his leg against my hip here, okay? Now when I'm ready, all at once, I'm gonna pop the hip, rotate here, reintroduce my leg at the same time here, drive up, and now it's pressure, pressure, pressure right in the center there. Still controlling his leg there, so if he tries to turn in, it's very tough, okay? Once more. So if the guard's already open, great, I just reach underneath. If it needs to be opened, I open it, and I get grips. I walk myself a little close to him here, and now all at once, I'm gonna pop the hip, I'm gonna explode and rotate. So pop, rotate, step, good angle here. I got control of the leg here. I can hand it off to the other side here, control the grip. Or if you prefer, do a side control. You can thread the needle here, boom, and go into a good side control, okay? Keeping his hips away, out of agreement here with the rest of his body, okay? That's Brad Wolfson and Chris Lopez, Soulcraft Martial Arts. Thanks as always for watching our videos. Check out makarabjj.com. All of our great associations around the area, and stop in and roll sometime. Thanks.